Hello, everybody out there in the verse. Got hardware here with the Dermanoff Clan News Network on the final main day of ships when it comes to the IAE 2953. Decided since this is the last day of showing ships that will take the full run all the way from the hallway up the stairs and up into the main floor, in case you may have missed that in any of the other videos. I think we only did it on day one, just to kind of get an overview, since this will be a short video when there's only 4 ships and some arbor to look at. But again, you can come up here. Still got a few days for the finale. Come up and get some clothes if you choose. IAE clothes. Manufacturer clothes. Got the NPCs up here sporting some. Looking forward to the AI when they'll actually be milling about and doing stuff instead of just kind of being there. Alright, here we have it. Zenithal, Best in Show and Weapons and Armor, November 26th. Oh, as you can see, the apex is gone. You will notice that I am wearing a dress uniform. This is the dress uniform for the Second Tavaran War. It was offered quite some time ago. As well as my top hat for being a High Admiral, I believe it is. Contributor. I have unfortunately gone way past that, but that's okay. I'm going to try to block off those so we can just take a look at the map of what's going on. We've got ship rentals downstairs, got weapons and armor, and then you have the 4 best in shows. The Drake Corsair being the winner, the Vulture, the Redeemer, and my 600i. Alright, let's go take a gander at these paint jobs. Now, obviously, you'll see, if you're not aware, BIS or Best in Show, that is got no landing gear. Okay. The Best in Show, they give special skins to vehicles for free if you own them, and I think it's if you own them by the 30th. Oh, that hat's really getting in the way. So if you buy them now, you can buy Best in Show versions of these vehicles and get this paint if you like this, I don't know what, like a pearlescent purples and aquas. And it's not the purple I was hoping for. I was hoping for black and purple like the show colors, but I guess it's that wavery stuff on the top that it's kind of taken after. I don't hate it. I just probably won't use it, at least on my 600. We have the Aegis Redeemer. I don't remember if this was the video that got messed up or not, but we'll take a look at the Redeemer again. Not my favorite, but you can tell she's stacked. She's got pew pew for days. This, I don't remember the year, was made as a fan. Come up with an idea, fan concept, I guess is what you'd say. A long time ago. It took forever for it to be actually created. And it was first incepted by the fan who won, which I have no idea who it is, that this was going to be a dropship. This is now more or less a gunship with some rumble seat capabilities. I guess there are some seats in here. I guess it technically is still a bit of a personnel carrier, but that is not its overall function. They gave it a lot of forward-facing firepower to do what it needs to do. All right, down on the belly, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bunks. You got your poop shower, food storage, you got some weapon racks. Like I said, looks like you got 4 rumble seats here. That's your components. All those close and open. So it looks like you got 4 rumble seats, small little fire team to take somewhere you need to go. You also have your turret operator, as well as your pilot. Oh, and you've got 2 remote turret gunners, it looks like. So I guess if you didn't want to use it for cover, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back, so that's 7. Oh, and the turret gunner on the top. I don't know where the turret is. Oh, that's the bottom turret, the manual. So you got about 8 that you can throw into a firefight on the ground. This is a relatively newer ship that had just come out. I'm guessing this is going to be for the engineering gameplay. The engineering gameplay will be if you take fire and you're damaged, you are going to be able to reroute power, put out fires, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I have no idea where the hell I'm going here. What did I do? Just want to leave. Oh, yeah. Ladder. I'm looking for an elevator. So the engineering gameplay, I think it's a bit much, in my opinion. Though I think on something like the Idris, the Javelin, for those that find a Bengal, Kraken, ships of that caliber where you require a large crew, I think it would be interesting to have that kind of gameplay. But I guess instead of coding out an entire gameplay avenue for just a couple ships, yeah, they're spreading it out to the bigger ones where you can move about. I've done the Origin 600. I won't go back into that. There's nothing changed on the inside of these, by the way. It is strictly an exterior paint job. Well, I guess it is telling you the placeholder. I guess I didn't see that for these two. That is incorrect. That is not the 600 Touring. Oh, you know what, though? Hang on. That says 600 Touring. Let's check this out real quick. I have this ship. I think. I have the 600 Explorer, which is what I believe this is supposed to technically be. So that may be a misprint, and if this is the Explorer version that they've put out here, we have not seen the Explorer version in these videos because it was the Touring version. Okay, apparently that's my hair. Speaking of hair, new hair and moving hair, I don't know how else to put it, will be coming in the next patch. Oh, this is the Explorer, not the Touring. I don't know who their QC is, but they need to kind of get it together. All right, so if you watched my Origin video, that's the bridge, exactly the same. This is all getting a rework, so this is almost for posterity. This is all going to be 100% changed and gutted on the inside. But like I told you, right here, this is where the staircase would be, and there'd be flowers and some bushes and whatever. Here you walk in, there's this globe that you are supposed to be able to manipulate and look at the star map and coordinate some things from this science room, this navigation area. You can see down the glass, that is the cargo area. That is the lift. On the one that we would have seen in the origin day, that is the lower, I think it was a bunch of couches and stuff like that. I love the glass on this ship. It is just beautiful. You got glass partitions here that automatically swing open. This is the reason why I bought it. I wanted a science explorer, and there are 2 seats to do science exploration. Obviously, these are non-functioning at the moment because there is no quote-unquote exploration gameplay other than you doing your own manually. All right, so all of this is the same. You got your bar. You have your, I think maybe this is different on the other one. I can't remember now. We'll take a look anyway. Got your giant table. You have a giant wraparound couch, which, a hindsight, would look better. I guess I can look this way. Then you have your mini couch, none of which is by this table, so it looks cool, but 100% non-functioning. There's nothing that pops out of the floor. Come downstairs. There, I look more regal in my suit. You come downstairs, you got some chairs and a TV. You got a pool table in the back here, so you can play some pool. Come through here. There's a kitchen. There's your kind of kitchen table with your waterfall edge, your marbling top. And like on the touring, you have your entry area for your service on your components. So this is the exploration model. Love it. I'm going to love it even more when they rework it so that, all this open space can actually be used for something and not just a ton of open space. We'll take a look real quick. I say real quick, but waiting for an elevator to open. Yeah. All right, here we go. Go down to the lower deck. All right, we'll just do a quick look. So you can see the crew quarters are all the same as in the other Origin video. This is different. This would be the lower section of the fancy area. This has got, I believe, this is just art. Okay. Now, the funny thing here, let me see if I can figure it out, because I didn't even know this until I saw it happen. I don't know how to tell. Okay. So, the actual legit cargo space for the 600 Explorer model is right here. This is your gravity holding area. It'll hold your boxes of cargo. And the purpose of that is so you have side cargo in case you want to have your rover, which this version, the exploration version, not the touring, Only the exploration version comes with a G12 rover, which is sadly not out yet. So they expect you to be parking the rover here, and then I don't know if these are too. It would seem that these are all the same. So I know for a fact this does because I've seen it. Maybe I didn't even notice or have enough cargo, but that is your cargo space. And then, of course, if you walk all the way over there, you can see the bedroom for the captain. Same desk, same bed. If you're doing some space porking, people be able to watch. There's no way to dim that. And then your nice bathrooms over there. All right, let's get on out of here. Head on over to, I believe this was number 3, but I don't know why it's not listing it. As far as maybe they're both number 3, I don't know. Either way, we are going to run over here to the Vulture. Now, this is a cool paint. Like I said, on the Vulture. If you didn't see the Drake video, this is a 1/ if you can get a friend to come with, 2 salvage operation with these arms that swing out to do zapping, skin salvage off of your ships. There is an external ladder, which we'll try this because we did not do it on the other one. So very Drake-ish, external exposed hoses and pumps and engine pieces. You got your cannons for some minor defense. Now what we're going to go see is, this is why I say it's a one-man show, but it would be better as a 2, and I think they should rework this to be a 1 period. You're in your seat, you flip around, you just did some salvage, you come over here, you got 1 bed. So this is supposed to technically be a one-man operation. Open the door, you got your components. Looks like you got a little bit of closet space to hang your stuff. I must have missed, there's got to be a weapon rack somewhere. Yeah, probably that long locker right there. So you salvaged. Now you come over here to the ladder. You got to come down the ladder. You come into this. Now here, this unit right here, you see the little compression thing comes down and squeezes it all into a block. It'll eject it onto this pad. Nope, we'll stay in first person. It'll eject it out onto this pad, and then it'll fill another one. So technically, without manipulating anything, you have two squares, 2 boxes of composite material. So now you got to come down here with your hand tool and zap this and move it over to here. The second one will spit out, zap that, move it over to here, and then run up the stairs or ladder, go zap a whole bunch more stuff. It'll manually eject 1 or automatically eject 1. It'll crush 1 down and stay internally. You come back down the ladder, come over here, zap this, put it here. It'll spit out the other one, zap another one, put it here. So here you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. You can then stack 4 more boxes for a total of 8. Because unless you want them jumping around, this is just supposed to be a walkway right here. So it's a one-man operation in that I can be upstairs, come up and down the ladder, multiple times, or have a buddy down here that can just shoot them out as they're coming through. Not exactly very profitable when this is not a large salvaging ship to have two people eating the profits up, but it does save you some time. Now, I believe, honestly, they should put a tractor beam like here or somewhere in here so that way you're upstairs, you can turn around and not have to get out of your chair, hit the tractor beam, and then manually do it upstairs and not have to come up and down, up and down, up and down. And hopefully they'll think of something like that and do it. As it stands right now, without manipulating anything, you can do 2. Oh, and then obviously you can do 4 and 4, that's 8. And then you can do 2 more for a total of 10. So you can have 10 boxes of composite material. Where is the... Oh, there it is. All right, so the big winner this year, I am not a fan at all. I have one. I actually won it at a bar citizen here up in the Chicagoland area from Jake. Was the Corsair for answering some questions. I had really hoped that I could take the free ship and upgrade off of the free ship to something I wanted, since the Corsair I am not a fan of, but you cannot. So I am stuck with a Corsair that I can either trade, sell, or upgrade. So yeah, that's the way life is. This is an asymmetrical design. We did Drake. Again, this is actually expanded, which is why the wings in the floor, where it was closed up, and when we were doing our Drake, looks like they're, well, that's not expanded, so like maybe they're all set to fly mode just so you can see it, but the hair curler straightener things on the Redeemer over there are closed, so it must not be the case. But either way, this is set to depart, and it shows you the kind of the X-wing. One's shorter than the other. Again, this whole thing is just wonky. These turrets pop out the side and give you a decent firing arc. You get the back here for your cargo and or vehicles. I believe this will house at least a rover size. And again, we've done this walkthrough. It is the same as before. Give me 1 second here. And we will run downstairs and check out the armor. All right, let's go see what we're going to go buy with some in-game money downstairs. All right, downstairs we have our couches. Nice. And our weapon wall. So we'll look at this real quick. Now that you're downstairs and the show is over for the most part, you can come down here to any one of these terminals and you can rent everything and anything that has been in the show thus far. So if you missed the opportunity, you weren't able to make it to Aegis Day, or you missed Origin, whatever, you can come down here and you can rent everything until the show is over with on the 30th. So you have a few more days, which is nice because if you weren't able to make it, and it is 10 days straight of ships, 9 technically for manufacturers, the 10th day being the best in show. You know, sometimes it's tough to commit to an entire week's worth of Star Citizen right now. So at the end, you can come down here and rent whatever the hell you want to, which is fantastic. Here is a nice weapons wall. We'll go to first person just to... wow, my hair is just hitting in the way. To show you, this kind of goes over what the different weapon choices are and some of the manufacturers. I don't know if this is all of them or not, but it looks like it might be. But we have your sidearms, your pistols. That is definitely not all of them, because for one, the Kuda's not up there, which looks reminiscent of a wheel gun. So there is definitely a couple makes and models that are not on the wall. Then they have the SMGs, your submachine guns. I am a fan of the bearing, but you will find the Gemini down there in the bottom on almost every bunker mission all over the place. Got your assault rifles, which is the ones I mainly use. Again, down the bottom, the Geminis are all over the place, though I prefer the bearing, which I use on the top. These are shotguns. I do not use the shotguns. They are extremely powerful, just obviously short range, close quarters. You have your sniper guns, which I do use. I mainly use the bearing, must be the thing. I guess I never even noticed. I prefer the bearing on the top, but they all look cool. I will point out, not the shotgun, obviously. I don't know if there's assault rifle version. SMB. So this is a lightning gun, the lower right. That shoots out like electricity. I thought that was supposed to be less than lethal, but it seems pretty lethal. This is also a lightning gun. And I think that's it. Anyway, your sniper rifles. Here's your machine guns. I have a couple, but you don't really see those out in the verse. And these are your launchers, your mini projectile explosion ones. This is cool, the bearing, because it has like a wheel gun SL6 type apparatus. Obviously, Apocalypse Arms. It's got this Punisher skull on it. They are missing rail guns and others. But this is cool. Cool wall. Can I buy this stuff or can I rent it? Because I just assume keep it. Oh, I can buy it. Give me a second here so I can do some shopping. The only thing that sucks about having this kind of a variety and some that are not up here of weapons is that they all take their own, and it's like in real life, I get it, but they all take their own ammo. So if you go and pick up a couple of these weapons on the ground, make sure you pick the ammo up as well, because the ammo that you have for SMG might not fit the gun that you have. Buy a grenade launcher here. Okay, for now it's not letting me buy nothing. These guys seem to be crapping their pants. Can I buy anything, or did I overdo myself? Oh, goody. Thanks for that. I have handguns coming out the yin-yang, but now all of this stuff you can loot. All of this stuff you can buy at space stations and whatnot in the shopping areas. Let's take a look at the armor we got. Here is your Venture armor. This is your light armor that only protects like some vitals. Let you do some reading. This looks like a pearlescent purple wood almost color. There's the Coda pistol. That's why it's not on the wall. It's over here. We'll just... Can I have it? This looks like my Xi'an armor. Another version of it. This would be, I'm assuming, I'm skimming it here, that this would be your medium. Looks like you can only try them on. Yep. So, that's kind of lame, but there's a reason for this. I'm kind of disappointed this year, to be honest with you. This is your exploration suit. This will give you protection from the elements. Some planets are hot, cold, and gassy and whatnot. It will not let you buy this armor and these weapons because right now you can go on the website, and somebody must have come through here with a Nerf gun, because there's no other reason why everyone should be cowering. You can't pull a gun in town. So somebody came through with a Nerf gun and everyone's spazzing. Sorry. You can go to the website and buy this armor so you have it permanently. Everything that you can get through the subscriber store, everything that you can get on the website is lootable. They usually do like a 3-month grace period for anything that's brand new. That way people that buy it will have it for a period of time before the people that did not pay real money to get it later on. So that's the benefit of contributing, is you get it right away, and then by the next patch generally is what it is, except for this past year. The patches have been wonky, but by the next patch, which is usually quarterly, you'll be able to loot or rent in-game, depending on what you're talking about, everything that you can buy online. Well, I wanted to come here to give you the thank you for visiting for the IAE 2953 show. I may come down here for the finale. I don't know if there'll be a reason to other than to rent some ships. So this could be me pretty much signing off for this year's show. Oh, that's why my hair's all messy. My hat's on funny. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I will look forward to seeing everybody next year at the IAE 2954. I look forward to seeing everybody during Fleet Week, which is the military version of this, strictly military. That happens in the summer, May, June area. And hopefully, I will see you all in the verse. This is Hardware from the Dermanoff Clan News Network, signing off, and take care.